Don't worry.
It's alright.
What was it?
Try. Everyone does it.
Right. Welcome back, guys, for the second half. And obviously Ipswich have not done anything. And no shots on target, but we've had some chances by the sound of it.
Oh, so we haven't made any subs today, then?
No subs. No. Same squad that was put out there. We're just saying that Jackson, Giorgio and Edwards are all players that could come on. Let's talk about Giorgio again.
Back in Jan, isn't he?
Have we got to?
Yes, unfortunately. Norris could have conceded there. Thankfully not.
Should have played Howler.
Should have played Holy. How's everyone getting on with their Christmas shopping at the moment?
Oh, how you doing, Mark? Mark's out shopping today, I think.
Haven't started.
I'm nowhere near. I've got one present. What's that? Full time?
No, just the Foley on there. I think Foley's at his first away game of the season here.
Yeah.
And calling Fanzone plastic cans. Rumour has it Alex's mouth is still bleeding. We'll leave it there.
You have to tell me later about that.
What happened to Griffin the other night? I heard something happened to him.
But you vlogger beef, I heard.
What? Nothing to do with me, mate. I don't know what's going on.
So how long do you reckon Lambert's going to give it before he makes a change in the second half? Because obviously we want a result out of this. Really?
Gone,
We don't want another
gone
one.
60, 70 minutes. That's his usual, isn't it? He doesn't like to
He
change
doesn't
it.
do
Right.
particularly early subs, does he?
Nah. I think we should go through the score predictions for today. There's quite a few. Gotta find it. Let's talk about Mark's tweet about Flynn Downs on top of the Christmas tree.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, that was close.
Absolutely true quality from him there. So we've got 331 votes today for the poll, who's going to win. 60% have gone for Ipswich this time. Obviously this is open to away fans as well, so sorry, the opposition fans as well, so they can always put in their input. But you know, I see it every week. Confidence is dropping in our ability to win games. I don't know if you noticed that, but it seems to be the case. But let's go for a few of the.
And maybe it's because we haven't had any convincing wins, really.
Let's go for a few.
Performances.
Let's go for a few of these score predictions because some of them are absolutely horrendous. They're quality.
Not going to see Harlow.
So let's put Joshua Norman's gone for a 2-2. Craig Hurley's gone for a 5-2 Coventry win. Keith has gone for a 2-2. Keith spelled like beef but with a K. He's gone for a 2-2 draw. Maxwell Long's gone for a 2-0 Kenlock and Enciala.
Like he played.
Cameron Lee Amy's has gone for a Coventry 1, Ipswich 2, Hughes and Wilson header.
So really we don't want a replay, do we?
No.
No.
Reece King's gone for a 1. Reece King's gone for a 1-0 Town Judgy last minute goal. I'm sure that's
That's
what
Jack
legal,
Grady,
wasn't
isn't it? That's what Jack Grady is, sir.
Cornish Mariner has gone for a 2-0 to Town. Keane is going to score. Dan Baker's gone for a 4-4 Chambers hat-trick, but Chambers is not actually in the squad, so that's
Otherwise it would have happened.
That would have been would have been brilliant. 1-0 to Tractor Boys from Brian Dale. Tom Riley 2-0. Jack Saunders has will put out a second team, lose or draw, then drop points in the following league game. That's got to be the most pessimistic thing I've read today.
That's a bit.
Someone's full of joy.
Full of
Jimbo.
Christmas joy.
Oh, Jimbo's
Oh.
back at it. Oh,
Jimbo's put,
fuck's
hate to
sakes.
say this, but Lambert will put out a poor team and we'll concede last minute and we'll concentrate on the old league.
Right,
The best barber in Suffolk.
Yeah.
Because everyone thinks what he thinks.
Ollie's gone for a 1-0 Ipswich. Danny Boat's gone for a 2-1 Comedy Blues. Ben Moore's gone for a 3-0 Town. Nolan Keenan Dazelle. David Strange has gone for, I honestly think we will scrape an uninspiring 1-0 win. See, David, I think everyone's worked you out now, mate. Everyone knows that you always put the opposite to what everyone's thinking. You always go for either a loss when everyone thinks we're going to win, or a win when everyone thinks we're going to lose.
Oh, handball.
And Norwich has just handballed it in the box. That's got to be a
Zimmerman
penalty.
again. That's 2.
No penalty.
Disgusting.
George ITFC's gone for a 2-1.
Handball.
Lucy has gone for a 2-0
Does VAR not
Ipswich.
exist suddenly?
Nathan Paris has gone for a 3-1 Town. Mark Beck's gone for a 2-0 to the Tractor Town. Donald Weasley is going to Expelliarmus it into the top.
Where does he get it from?
Quality tweet. That.
Quality tweet. That is a quality tweet. Can you reply to that with quality tweet?
I think it's a bit late.
Mandy's gone for a 1-0 Ipswich. Lawsy's gone for a 3-0 loss. Dual out, he's put.
True. What hero?
Whitby, uninspiringly, has gone for a 1-0 Town.
Probably
Toto
NCR.
and
Yes!
Come on, Kane!
Get rid of the kid.
Absolute
hold on, it's been ruled out. No, it's not.
Alan Young has come in to
One
replace
nil.
the referee. The referee got a calf injury and Alan's going to come in and replace him.
VAR.
Boats.
What a fox in the
I'll
box.
tell you what.
Is that Darren Ambrose again?
I'll tell you what. We're fucking massive. We might as well. Fucking, we're going all the way to Wembley. Yeah?
His ponytail is massive.
Will King. Will King.
He's got a massive lunchbox.
Wembley.
Didn't we say before filming this today?
He's got a massive lunchbox.
It's
He's
if we
all full of
don't
sandwiches.
speak about Will Keane, he'll go and score.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
gone and scored.
Yeah.
1-0 up in the FA Cup. We're going all the way.
God, we're so fucking
We're
good.
going Premier League, so let's get Norwich in the
Oh,
third round.
Can you
Back
imagine
then.
that?
Nodge. Nodge at home.
That was never a free kick. I'm sorry.
Can't
Watch
love.
at home.
Come
would
on.
be-
Wow. So let's just go back to the. Let's just go back to the comments. Let's have a look at your comments. So Town are 1-0 up, guys.
Ooh.
Oh, just done a buddy.
Thank you.
Thierry Henry there, didn't I?
Oh, it goes like that.
I just went like this to him. I was like,
Ooh, baby.
who went
I'm
for a
never
1-0?
watching these again.
Mandy went for a 1-0 Ipswich King.
Huh?
That's on.
That's going for a retweet.
She is king.
There you go, look.
She is really king.
Cheers, Mandy. I'm going to speak to her about my bet at the weekend.
Oh, let's have a look at the.
Keane smashes in for Town. I think that deserves a retweet. So.
Someone put, get in there, B-Tech Berbatov. Quality.
Quality. B-Tech Berbatov, that's quality. That's actually his new nickname now. Mark, I hope you're watching, mate, because that B-Tech Berbatov's the best thing I've heard for a while.
I think we need to talk about this goal. Rowe intercepts and works the ball left. Works well. Judge does really well to squeeze a low cross, back across goal from the byline, and Keane is there to siphon it home near post. Right in front of the Town fans. So, Alan Judge
And
having
Judge
an
again.
impact again.
The FA Cup is his game.
The magic of the FA Cup.
So do we think he's going to start on Wednesday night?
No.
Probably
No.
not because players.
No, because of rotation.
players.
And the thing is now, you go and win this game, the pressure is we've got to go there again and win on Saturday.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And what, we're going to play a different side.
But
aren't
they're playing a pretty strong side, and we've
They're
got some
playing-
players
yeah.
that we probably won't
Yeah.
play on Saturday, so we might be able to take something from that.
we? I don't know. I don't know. But, you know.
Yeah, I've got a goal here.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Great ball there. Alan Judge working it. Plays it down byline. That's
Oh,
a
it
quality goal.
Yeah, it could
Quality
Really
goal.
well worked that.
Yeah. And if you turn it and play it again, everyone will be able to see that. The quality's quite good on that. There you go, if you turn it around, I think everyone will be able to see that.
Hopefully.
Oh, Arsenal just scored as well.
Oh, and Arsenal scored.
Oh, got it. Aubameyang.
Aubameyang.
I had to take him out, didn't I?
Arsenal 2-2.
That's my captain scoring 2 goals.
Yeah, I can see
There
that.
we go.
Okay.
Every Town fan right now, you my darling with the headbang, you're a different gravy.
Mark's at it again.
For God's sake.
Mark, mate, if you've got time to be doing this,
There's another
Why
ball
can't
on.
I-
Look, there was another ball on the
No.
pitch during that goal.
no, they can't
Yeah.
rule that out. They can't rule that out.
They can because the keeper would have been looking at the other ball.
No, he wasn't. Mark, mate, what are you doing? You got time to be on YouTube. You ain't got time to come down here.
Mark, you could have been here by now, mate.
Bring the bobs.
Devastating. Right, so 1-0 up, Town 1-0 up, in control of the game at this moment in time.
Yep.
Let's have a look at our agenda. Is there anything we haven't covered?
Apparently it's still 0-0 according to Sky Sports.
So, boys, there's been a lot of youngsters come into the squad this season through games like today. Obviously, we're getting a bit more serious with the second round, looking for a third round draw. Out of all the cup games this season and all the players that we've seen, is there anyone that excited you, youngster-wise?
Dobra.
Dobra.
Dobra's been quality.
I think the unsung hero, really, of this season,
Yeah.
coming out of the youth academy.
Yeah.
I mean,
The Albanian Messi.
Tyrese Simpson looked a bit of a player.
Yeah,
I thought, and I've seen him in a couple of under-21s, where he's under 23, sorry, and he's above. I mean, he's only 18, isn't he?
yeah.
And he's I think he's kind of at the stage where he's probably too good for the under 23. He's not quite good enough for the first team.
Yeah, he's built, isn't he? He's like,
Easy.
he's
He used to
He's a
play-
unit.
he's
He used to
a
play
machine.
he used to play rugby, I think.
Yeah, he's a machine. And
He's
there's only one
unit.
place a
Yes, he
physical unit of that. Yeah, Coventry just missed a shot. Norwich are through on goal
No.
again.
Come on.
No
Leno.
way.
Oh,
what a
save!
Fuck.
Well done, Leno.
What a save from Leno. That was a definite goal. Kenny McLean's looking on fire, ain't he, for Norwich?
Yeah.
McGavin has looked sharp, to be fair. Yeah, Brett McGavin.
Yeah,
So
Gavin
he's
as well.
a potential starter on Wednesday night.
Well,
Would you say?
I reckon he will come into the squad.
Yeah.
I reckon 100%.
Because I think he's recovered from. He picked up the knocks, didn't he?
Yeah,
I think Lambert himself
Lincoln.
came out and said he's pretty much ready for the first team, didn't he?
yeah, definitely.
Brett
Yeah.
McGavin.
Dobra, McGavin.
I personally haven't seen him play, but from what I've heard from Lambert and from everyone else, it sounds like he's a really quality
Yeah, Brett McGavin's quite a sexy player.
coming through.
Reminds me a little bit of Aaron Garvin, just a little bit.
I mean, I haven't heard much of Dazelle in this game at all, so I don't know.
Who would have expected that?
Yeah, exactly.
He just goes
But
missing.
he can go through games, so you don't hear anything of him for about 60
He
minutes.
just goes
pops
missing.
out. Sounds like we're on top of it now
Yeah.
from the radio.
It's a recurring thing this season, isn't it? You know,
score.
First half we kind of we're in the game, but we don't do it. Like the second half, we come out and actually play football. That isn't the first time that would have happened
We've
this
talked
season.
about this a few times about Town being a team that plays two halves. They
Yeah.
don't play. They don't play. You know, sorry, they don't play two halves. They only play one.
Yeah.
And we always seem to sharpen one half and the other half not at all.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing a lot of 90-minute performances recently,
Yeah.
which has made me think, you know, have we got over that hump? But we've still got a long way to go before we're the complete side. I think that's the best thing, really.
Really, Lambert's a tactical genius, isn't he, with this rotation?
Yeah.
It's worked
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
It has.
It has.
And the thing
Yes.
is, the more people you've got involved, the more likely you are to get results, aren't you?
The thing is, when you win, it works, doesn't it? It
Oh,
comes off, but
If you don't, then everyone's
Then-
asking you questions. But that's the
Exactly.
nature of the job, and there
of
isn't.
course it is.
It
Yeah.
boosts morale for players as well, though, because obviously there are players that
Of course
aren't
it
getting
does.
game time in the league, but they can be happy because they're getting game times in the cups.
And they feel like they're making a real difference.
Exactly.
The thing is, right, we saw it last week. Holy got a bit tetchy, didn't he? I think he got to the point of thinking,
Yeah.
I'm not going to get a game
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And you see him on social media,
Yeah.
and he was biting really well. He
Yeah,
was
he
at
was.
biting point.
We mean,
And he needed that game against
he needed that penalty
Wickham.
save as well.
Oh.
Didn't
he
Come
needed
on,
that
son.
game against Wickham, didn't
he?
he?
Yeah. And I think the penalty save as well.
Oh, that's saved.
I just love the fact that he doesn't train penalties.
Yeah.
We've
That was a great save.
That
I
was a
think
great
that would do
save.
his confidence as well of good.
Yeah. Brian Dow said that Ben Falami's doing decent as well this season.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it sounds like he was decent up top at Collier.
Can we give our shout out to Will Stace? Donate 79p.
To who there? I don't know where that 79p's gone, mate. Did you buy a sticker? 79p in the bag. Cheers, mate. Go towards my next sticker.
That can buy a third of a bob at Bournemouth. No, it's not quite a third.
You could buy the lid, then he can get the cup.
Or
Go
need
on,
all the help
go
we
on,
get.
Arsenal.
And it's going wide.
Oh,
Another shot from Coventry. Looks like they're trying to get on the comeback here.
Arsenal are queuing up by the looks of it. Yeah.
That's a poor ball.
Gets Norwich.
yeah. That's a defender's ball, wasn't it?
That was
Yeah.
absolutely a defender's
He
ball.
tried to Lukaku outside of the boot,
Yeah.
didn't he?
I'll be fair to Norwich here. They're fucking
Come on,
all
Mustafi,
over
do
Arsenal.
something.
All over him.
Oh my God.
Mustafi, do something! What a save!
Going forward, Norwich are alright, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they have been most of the season.
Norwich and Arsenal are actually two quite similar teams in the sense that they both score, but neither of them can
They're
keep a
both
clean
shit.
sheet for their life, and they're
Yeah.
both shit.
Pookie's finishing.
You can't finish based on that one.
What do you mean he's finished? He's finished.
He's
28.
He 29.
He's
Yeah.
28.
29. 29 finish.
He must be finished.
God, that's so finish.
Downs too strong.
Downs, the workhorse. Playing
So
quality.
Flynn Downs to be future captain of Ipswich Town.
Yeah.
My question is, boys, the captaincy's been handed out
The tweet.
quite
Sorry.
a lot recently, hasn't it?
Just a quite good tweet from the scum. Aubameyang buries it. Carroll Road's not happy.
Oh.
I heard there's more of an atmosphere in the cemetery today than at Carroll Road, and that's when they were winning 2-1.
It's not unsurprising, it's quite a normal thing, I think.
What are our thoughts about the captaincy being handed out?
Deserved, absolutely deserved.
Yeah.
To Downs.
One of our own.
It's not just Downs, I mean, quite sparingly this season. Name all the captains we've had this season. Hughes,
Wilson.
Wilson,
Wilson.
Downs, Chambers, Scouse. There's one
Was
more
Scouse
now.
captain this game, this season?
He has been.
Scouse
He's
isn't
vice
playing today.
captain.
He's not even in the squad.
No, he's
Completely
vice
forgot about
captain.
Scouse.
Yeah.
Sorry, Peter.
Sorry, Peter.
Yeah, sorry, Peter. Cheers, Peter's crying.
Yeah, cheers.
Has it been another one?
If Town get promoted again, can you see Scouse and Chambers still being here?
I think their roles would be a lot more diminished.
Brett McGavin sounds like he can slide into that
To be
Scouse role.
honest, I think this is their
Oh,
last.
too early for him. Too early.
No,
Way
not
too
not
early.
not next season, but it sounds
No.
like in the future. I'm not saying
Yeah.
next season, but it sounds like in the future he's got
Yeah.
that Scouse role
Their
is
future coaches
Oh,
at
yeah,
the
for
club.
him to slide into.
Yeah,
I think
they've
they've-
both got roles beyond their playing
Beyond,
career.
so I
haven't
think
Yeah, absolutely.
next season, I think maybe one of them.
they? And they've both
will
been
go to
excellent.
like a
They've both been
playing
really good
coach.
this season. To be
They
fair,
have.
Yeah.
they don't look like they're out of sorts in the side. But obviously,
I think,
going forward, if this side's go back into the championship,
yeah,
Got a lot of recruitment to do, I think.
yeah, we've got to do a lot of recruitment. You're right, Andy. A lot of recruitment to
Absolutely.
stay in that league.
absolutely.
Because let's not forget when we
Especially
went down.
defence.
I saw us. I don't know what game it was. Yeah, the game where we played Millwall and Jack Davis scored, but we lost 3-2 at home.
Yeah.
I looked at the squad we had that day, and I tell you what, that squad wouldn't play in League Two. So it just shows how much recruitment we need to do to get
Especially
back to where
defensive. In defence,
Yeah.
we would need to strengthen.
And a proven championship striker.
Without doubt. 'Cause do you think Norwood could cut it in the championship?
Only if he can sort out his one-on-ones.
Yeah. I mean,
I think he's got enough tenacity to play in the championship. Definitely.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah.
100% to be a pest.
And that's what you need, that sort of player. But then and he's a natural finisher. You'd think.
Is he?
He-
He doesn't prove
Well-
that, does he? Don't get me wrong, he's a
He's
nightmare to
he
play
scored-
against, and he really goes at defenders and gives all the officials lip, but he misses so many
I
one-on-ones.
mean, he's admitted that he scores in batches, and once he gets one or two
Yeah. it's true.
games in a row, he'll carry on.
So that's why I was kind of hoping he would play today, Andy, because obviously he played Tuesday night.
He missed an absolute blinder on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
It was
That
easy to
header,
score.
that
wasn't
header.
it? Easy
We
to
all,
score.
we, all, we all thought he'd scored, and then
Yeah.
we were like,
Yeah.
oh shit, what had happened? How
Will
did he
yeah,
miss
scored
that?
as well.
Yeah.
That was-
All he had to do was nod it in.
I
Yeah.
think it's because he tried to give a deft touch into the far corner rather than just whack it with his forehead.
I think he done everything. He done it all. Just his
So
effort.
it's like
wasn't enough.
I think he's done too much.
Yeah.
And that's when you miss those sort of
Yeah.
finishes. You miss those sort of finishes.
I mean, it was just literally
It
daring
was
to score.
right in front of him. He was about 2 yards off the goal line.
Yeah.
I was
I
just straight
saw the videos. I think everyone was celebrating,
Yeah.
thinking he'd scored.
Well, because you would. It's literally.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Town are winning 1-0 still at the moment against Coventry. Looks like we're through to the third round of the FA Cup. Why didn't everyone send through who they want in the third round, hoping
Yeah.
that we get through? Fingers crossed. Not long left now. I mean, what we got? Another 20 minutes.
25 minutes.
So send through who you think we will get in the third round. Would you like a Premier League opponent? Naturally, you would. But would you want them at home or away?
Liverpool away.
So that'd be a good one, wouldn't it?
Spurs away.
Yeah, good shot that.
What about the unattractive one? What if we get someone for one of those non-league opponents that made it through?
Away. That'd be
That
good.
would be a good away game, wouldn't it?
Away.
Yeah.
So there's 2,878 in attendance. That's an
What,
Andrews.
today?
2,000.
At Birmingham?
Yeah. No
Wow.
confirmation of town fans that made the trip.
2,800 fans. Hats off to all of you. Especially Danny Foley and Hayden Nichols for making their way to their
Made off
first
the
away
line.
game.
First
of the
away
season.
game of the season. How does it feel, boys?
And they have the audacity to shout us out for not going. Terrible. Terrible.
We'll see you at Peterborough
Yeah.
on Wednesday night.
Peterborough on Wednesday
And
night,
Coventry next Saturday as
yeah.
well.
And Cov, yeah.
And Portsmouth.
Yeah. Well, we won't see him for over a month, really.
No,
will we?
no.
So- Oh well, so is football. But you know, I'd
Sucks.
rather sit this one out than miss a league game. It's as simple as that.
I mean, and this worked really well last time.
Oh yeah, it did. And it's not just that. It's a way of interacting when you can't see. There's no iFollow on this game.
No.
We might, 12th man has been preoccupied because of all the midweek games we've been having.
Yeah.
Why not sit down and watch, a bit of, Soccer Sunday, what they fucking call
Super
it now,
Sunday.
Super Sunday. A bit of the old radio, speak with the lads, and speak with you lot online as well, and get engagement of what everyone's saying.
Yeah.
About bring Mertsack is about bring Podolski.
No, I think it's good that we're able to talk to people that are commenting.
Yeah.
The dream
I
German
think it's-
derby.
Yeah, it's good.
What do people think about Norwich in the FA Cup? What is our necessity to have a derby every season?
I'd rather not, to be fair.
I watched a video the other day and it claimed that the Ipswich and Norwich is the friendliest derby in all of the land.
Really?
Would you agree with that?
I mean, there's got to be it's not exactly Glasgow
Glasgow.
derby, is it? But Rangers Celtic. But I mean, there's got to be others out there that are worse than us.
Palace Brighton's always the one that's
Sorry,
confused me.
Mark's just left a comment. Sorry, boys, songs of praises on in a bit. Gonna have to turn over. Quality.
Palace Brighton's the derby that's always confused me.
Palace Brighton is a fabric derby. There's no
I don't get what
There's
that's
just
about.
they're just fulfilling their need for a derby. And hats off to Palace fans because they're top notch.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah, they
literally
are.
top notch. Whatever they do at football. I watched a video the other day of Palace fans before a game, and they had like pyro and
I've
everything.
been to
Oh my
I've
God,
been
it's
to a
incredible.
couple I've been to a couple of Palace games and they are
Yeah,
absolutely
they're
brilliant.
good, they're
They're
good.
quality.
Ultras to Cod
Ultras to
Andre
God.
Gisele's just been booked.
Giselle's been booked.
Yeah.
for not doing anything.
Alright, yeah.
Get
Time
lost.
wasted. Ultras to COD, nothing, absolutely nothing batters Ultra to COD in terms of ultras in the UK at this moment right now. What they do is just incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
They're household name, aren't they?
yeah. I mean, if you don't know who Ultras to COD are, I think you should search it up now. Don't think you'll find much though because they're quite elusive, but great guys. All of them great guys. Do you reckon we'll score another goal in this game?
No.
I did see Ipswich Town posted a picture of Norwood going like this today.
Did
Like
they?
a 1-0.
I didn't see
It's
that.
like a little, that's our game plan kind of thing.
Mm.
But
They
still,
don't feel like they've really threatened us.
no.
But
This-
have we really threatened them apart from the
No.
goal? Sounds like a bit of a
Bit
scrappy.
of a nothing game.
But still, if you're an Ipswich Town fan travelling away from home this season, you've only seen us lose once.
Mm-hmm.
Well, twice if you went to Luton.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's really good on the road. We've not really had anything to worry about. We can go and play the football we want to because teams feel like they don't have to defend as much when they're at home. So it's a weird psychological kind of approach to the game, how teams, play more open football at home.
But also,
Like they've got the advantage somehow, but surely it's still two teams going at each other.
and don't discount our away support.
No,
The
not at all.
effect that has on the opposition.
Because in some cases we're normally taking a good 40% of what the
Yeah.
home crowd have got.
Yeah.
I mean, where did we go? Where did we go?
Well,
Went
it's
to
recent.
Burton, they only had 4,000 there, didn't
Rochdale.
they? Rochdale, we took 900 and they only had
MK
2,000. MK Dons, we took 3,000, they had 1,000. but apparently he had 10. I don't know where they got them from, but it does make a massive difference, huge
They're probably
difference.
just counting the pies as well.
And you know, overall the atmosphere's been really good. I didn't know anything about today's match, how many we've taken down there. I don't imagine there's that many gone to this game in the cup and then going to be at the league game as well. Because there's a lot to ask for people making that journey. If you're going to Peterborough as well, for me, Peterborough is the more important of the games.
Yeah,
Like, I'm going to be at
Real
Peterborough.
chance to get to Wembley.
Yeah, of course it is.
absolutely.
And when is the final? When is the final?
It's in February, isn't it, sometime?
Yeah, so
March.
it's not that far away.
No, the final is
So do you think we could be potentially, getting ahead of ourselves here, going to Wembley in the next couple of months?
Yeah.
That'd be incredible.
Oh, it's still got the northern sides come into it as well.
Yeah.
I heard Manchester United, their under 21s are involved this year in,
So
in the competition. So,
So do you think if we got to Wembley, we would pack it out or not?
yeah,
Yeah.
without a
Oh,
shadow of a doubt. Yeah, without a shadow,
40,000?
without a shadow of doubt, if you go to Wembley, let's not forget this will be the first time Ipswich have played at New Wembley.
For the Leeson Trophy, is the whole stadium open or is it just limited?
Yeah, it is. Well, if you remember Sunderland against Pompey, that was sold out.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Ipswich can do that easily.
And Wembley's not actually, like in the grand scheme of things, compared to how far some of the games have got to go this season, Wembley's not actually all that far, really, is
No,
it?
and after hospitality tickets, probably only looking at 40,000 maybe.
Do you think the opponent we
Ipswich
play
fans.
against affects the attendance in terms of where we are at the moment?
No.
I mean, Sunderland and Pompey, you could have got a bigger EFL trophy final
Yeah.
last season. I mean, would we be looking at the same? Obviously, we'd be looking to knock out Peterborough, who are one of the biggest. Sunderland are still in it, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Pompey, how are they doing this season? They're doing not too shabby in the EFL trophy.
So we've got realistic chance of actually going to Wembley.
Yeah,
And for us younger fans, it's quite exciting.
of course it is.
Like I say, it's the first time we played at the new Wembley.
Yeah.
We haven't been there since 2000, and that was an unbelievable day.
Was that the last time Town were at Wembley?
Yeah, Jim
So,
Jones.
so Town haven't played a game at new or old Wembley in my lifetime.
No.
No,
So
which
No.
is really depressing.
When's your birthday?
2001.
Oh,
So,
you're not even a 90s kid, man.
You weren't even born in 2000. Christ. That's bad, really, isn't it?
great
You can't
day.
help it, but it's not his
Great
fault.
day.
No. Can't help it.
It's not an excuse for it.
Sell handball. Look, the sell shot
Should
you
have
sent
been
off
there.
here.
Oh, fucking deserve.
He'll come off soon.
So look,
Yeah.
boys, we slipped down the table. And I know it's unrealistic, but if we keep drawing games at home, you could
Yeah.
see us slip down the table even more. It's highly unlikely, but if it's Ipswich Town were to finish in the playoffs,
I mean, where are we at the moment? I'm
So
just having a look.
second.
Yeah, we're second. So
And we've got 2 games. in hand.
second with 4 points over Peterborough in third.
And 1 game in hand.
With a game in hand over Peterborough, 2 games in hand over Wickham. So I mean, really, last 5 we're looking at a loss, win, draw.
the thing is, Wickham was one of our games in hand,
Yeah.
and because they've played their fixture, there's still 2 games ahead.
Yeah.
There's going to be teams catching up with us now. And Peterborough have only got 1 game over us, haven't they?
Yeah.
And you know,
They're 4 points behind.
yeah. And what if we lose our extra game?
Well,
and
I think
suddenly everyone's on top of us.
I think we just need to concentrate on ourselves, and it'll sort itself out. Concentrate on ourselves, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen all 6 playoff runs that we've had in the last 20 odd years, and we've won one of them. I don't want to go through that again.
No.
You'd
I
like,
really don't.
you'd
No.
like to think we've got enough experienced professionals
I
in
know,
that team
but-
to know.
But that's
a
just the
cla-
thing that
it's
knockout football's
a
another
cultural
one.
thing.
Yeah.
It's just we've struggled in knockout football.
Yeah.
You know that.
Well, we'll see on Wednesday night, really.
Well, that's
As
true.
well, won't we, again?
Yeah.
Today and Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Can anyone actually see us dropping out of the EFL trophy on Wednesday night? 'Cause I can't. I think we've got too much strength in our reserve side. I know we're going to put our reserve side,
It's going to
Well,
be really interesting.
and it's going to be a mix, isn't it, with who we've got in there. I like to see a few youngsters mixed in with the likes of Norwood and that.
So I think Peterborough are going to play their full strength team.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
they're
They're playing it. They're playing it.
They're
today
playing their
against
full
Dover.
strength team against Dover today, and
And
they're playing again
Ferguson's-
on Wednesday.
and down Ferguson's bitter.
Mm.
Oh, he is bitter, isn't he?
He's so bitter.
He
He
is salty.
he put a full strength side out to beat us just so that he feels he's got a 1-up on us again.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably concerned about Bolton, isn't he? At the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
So-
They're definitely going to try and.
That's why he's not saying about the Accrington result.
They're going to try and wrap us up.
Yeah, of course so.
Peterborough. Having a party, mate?
Just for me.
What's going on with socials then? Let's see. Ipswich ladies won 6-0 in their second round cup draw against Chichester Women's FC.
Love to see it.
Good result.
Yeah, I've got to get to the next one.
Incredibly sad news about Benacopobi. He's lost his 2-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
Shocking. So literally send out my thoughts to him and his family. That's
Yeah.
horrible for anyone, any player.
Any human.
Anyone in
Anyone that's got a
Yeah,
kid.
it's
To
just
lose-
horrible.
To lose, like, regardless of how old they are, to lose a kid.
I just can't imagine what he's feeling
Must
like
be
at the moment.
heartbreaking.
Absolutely devastating.
Oh. Bammy bottled that there, sorry. Completely bottled that.
What else? is
Arsenal
going
on top here.
They brought Saka on.
Yeah.
Looks like quite a good game. To be fair, he ain't done too well there though.
Let's have a look.
I still couldn't find out when the Leasing.com final was.
I'll should have a look.
Let's
No,
have a
I was
look.
trying to find it.
So let's have a look at the FA Cup results so far, as it stands. And Maidstone were 1-0 up against Blackpool in the first half,
Wow.
and now 3-1 down to Blackpool.
Oh, really?
Bristol Rovers have beaten what would probably be deemed local rivals Plymouth Argyle,
Yeah.
1-0.
Sunday the 5th of April.
What's that? The final.
So
I believe.
5th. Book it in.
Look it up. Fleetwood beating Crawley Town 2-1. Exeter beating Hartlepool 2-1. Gillingham 2-0 up on Donny Rovers.
Ooh.
Northampton 3-0 up on Notts County.
Oh, that
Filthy.
And Norwich are absolutely under the cosh by Arsenal at the moment. I should see Arsenal win this at this moment in time.
Arsenal
Yeah.
better
2-2.
with this.
They're absolutely all over.
Ozil's made a difference. though.
Ozil's playing well with a little
Yeah,
cheeky
yeah.
attempt there.
Yeah. That's what he can do when he can be bobby. You get any power on it, a bit more power, that might slide in.
Have we made any changes?
Yeah, Edwards just come on.
Oh, right.
Peterborough 1 up on Dover still at 78 minutes. Rochdale are 0-0 with Boston United, non-league side, aren't they? Boston now?
Yep.
Used to be a league side. And Tranmere are 0-0 with Chichester City, who have got into the second round
On the ball.
for their first time, I think.
Which
it
the
is.
Wigan
They
beat
got-
today, didn't they?
On the bye, yeah.
They got the ball.
Yeah, they got the bye from the first round, yeah. So,
They done quite well because they donated the money they got from the buy to some Bury FC thing.
they did.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Some thing to try and resurrect some form of Bury FC.
Okay.
Looking ahead to
Nice.
Wednesday then,
The
boys.
Phoenix team.
Peterborough have got a full strength side against a non-league
Jesus, they
Dover.
have, haven't they?
Dover Athletic today. They've got Tony Isa, Madison, Butler, Ward, Reed, Blake Tracy, Beavers, Kent and Thompson and Chrissy Pym in goal. There's no doubt about that. That is their first team.
Yeah.
Come Wednesday, are they going to play out the same side? You'd expect them to drop a few off there, surely.
I'd be
I
so-
don't know. They're professional footballers. Why couldn't they play Sunday, Wednesday?
Well, I think we're in the mindset that
Can't see that front
you
three
just
changing.
automatically rotate now.
Yeah.
But I don't think a lot of the clubs have the size of squads that we do, that we
No.
have the ability to have a second team that is pretty
solid.
pretty
Yeah.
good on
Yeah.
paper against most teams.
And let's not
Um,
forget, we just played 2 League One sides in the FA Cup,
Yeah,
both away from home.
I think it'll
Both
be
of
really
our,
interesting.
our reserve side, and we've won both games.
yeah,
technically.
it will be.
Go on, if we go on to win this one.
Yeah, which we will now. It will be really interesting.
So I think
from
if-
Peterborough's point of view, what they put out.
Yeah, I think if they put a full strength team out like similar to today, then we might struggle a little bit because I know we're not going to play a full strength team, are we?
Yeah,
No.
Realistically.
I
So
know what you mean. I know what you mean. Let's see what's going on. So it looks like dead cert really. What 8 minutes now? Town have got this one tied up.
and all we can hear is the town fans in
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah,
We can hear the town fans. We can hear Danny and Hayden singing really loudly. But in terms of finishing this game off, still 8 minutes to go. And as we know, the game is not over until the final whistle.
No, it's not.
So we can't say anything until then. Let's go on to the match stats for Town today. So let's just have a quick look. Edwards is the only sub in the game so far for us. Come on in the 76th minute. Bizel's the only yellow card, which makes a change
Wow.
actually.
No thin downs.
Our cards this season have been absolutely horrendous. I was looking at this week. We've already got over 30 yellow cards,
Yeah.
which is
How many was that on
last season. We only got, I think we only got 60, something like that.
And you're saying
whole
Guardiola has not had an effect on
Yeah,
football.
and they say Sean Dyche hasn't had an effect on English football. Walsh has just been yellow carded for Coventry.
So I mean, in terms of Man City, if you look at the amount of tactical fouls they're giving up, that is their game plan. Give away tactical fouls before the opponent breaks. So they give them away, the strikers give them away, and so something's worked for them.
One thing we haven't talked about today, boys, being the 12th man, is the Wickham game
Yeah.
and the referee decisions that led to absolute pandemonium in the stands for more ways than one. Penalties, wrong yellow cards, wrongly disallowed goals on Tuesday night. You weren't there, mate.
No, I was being a part timer, so yeah.
You've been in an armchair that night.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, just like us
on
today.
a train. Yeah.
Andy, what were your thoughts, mate? First thoughts from that game?
First thoughts, absolutely unbelievable refereeing. I mean, a lot of people come out and say, can't blame the ref. You need to look after your own. You look after yourself, put performance in, and you won't need to worry about the referee. But that's one of those matches you come away so angry, and it feels like you've lost the game, and especially for that perfectly good goal to be cancelled out, and for the
Well,
penalty.
I kind of knew there was
Penalty as
something
well.
wrong. I kind of knew something was wrong in that first half. I said to Lou at half time, "What's going on here? The Reds handing out yellow cards for first time
Yeah,
we
challengers.
lost control of that
weren't
match.
yellow, they were not yellow cards. Alan Young, who ironically went to be a fourth official in the game against Swansea Fulham. I think it was Friday night, Saturday.
Friday night. Yeah.
But obviously the lino that we were all talking about, I can't remember his name.
And the Farmer.
Farmer went to go and
He-
officiate a Step 8 game after that. He's gone
Yeah.
to Stowmarket
Yesterday.
Town. And it's been an official in that game. I mean, there's no comparison. Why have we got non-league referees, refereeing EFL games? It's at the
So you
standard.
go from 20,000 to,
Yeah.
do you even get 2,000?
Not
200?
no, not even that at Stowmarket.
20,000 to 200.
Yeah, it's a massive impact. Obviously the crowd have a massive impact, and you'd have to assume that a referee with virtually zero experience. We're talking about a referee that refereed the top game in League One on Tuesday night. Okay, that's only his 14th game in the EFL. How does someone go all the way to the top that quickly?
It's like handing out a rookie referee Liverpool Man City game. You just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
But
the thing is, ironically, Alan Young, this isn't the first time he's had a bit of trouble. His first was 2 seasons ago when he took charge of, ironically, another Wickham game against who was it? Was it Swindon? Who was it? Was it Swindon? I think it was. There's some controversy in that game as well, in which he handed out, I think, 7 yellow cards to Swindon, and it came out after the game, and there was a complaint about him then. So I want to know what are the sanctions for
Nothing.
poor refereeing?
And I mean, it's so interesting because didn't one of the top refs come out?
Mike Jones came out and absolutely ripped Alan Young to pieces
Yeah.
and said, "Look, the refereeing was nothing short of diabolical. Disallowed a perfectly good goal, gave a penalty which was
Wasn't
outside
a
the
goal.
area." And he said the yellow card decisions that he's making were absolutely horrendous.
He didn't have control of that game from minute one, did he?
No.
He didn't know what to do, because normally you get refs and they give the players, you have the kind of procedure of talking to, booking, then or final warning, whatever, into the booking. But he just didn't have any control. He didn't know what to do with the players, because obviously it's League One. It's a high pressure game in League One. Both teams up top of the league wanting to get one up on the other one to try and for Wickham to extend the gap they've got, or for us to try and eat away at it.
Yeah.
And the ref just folded. I don't know what it is. Like you say, it's his 14th game in the EFL.
Yeah.
It's like he couldn't deal with the pressure of managing a game that's got some proper significance that could potentially have all the significance at the end of the season to
Every
You know
team.
where these two teams finished. Because that was a 6-pointer, and in the end, no one really got what they wanted from it.
The problem
So it's
is,
a draw.
every team that's come to us this season at Palmer Road, they have they've completely played the ref. They've they've played the game, which we never do. Which is our players are too honest.
Yeah.
And I mean, we don't try and fool the ref. We don't go down easily under challenges, and we don't try and get other players booked. That's the right thing to do. But when you have another teams come in and do it, then maybe, I don't know.
That's what we got. We didn't really have that for ages, and then the big player I remember doing that in my time watching town is Joe Garner. I can't remember any other town
And
player.
people moaned about him doing it, but then.
But he won things, didn't he? And he got us a little advantage, like a free kick in their half, or
Well, I don't think that's too
free kick
dissimilar
position.
from what.
But every footballer does it. So if you're going to moan about it, then why? Like, what are you going to do?
Definitely something evident this year from being a top dog is that referees don't give you as much an opportunity
No.
as they do when you're fighting.
Unless you're Liverpool.
And yeah, exactly. And if you look at the side, I like you just said, a Joe Garner there going down and winning a free kick. I won't say what I was going to say. Norwood has gone down multiple times this season under genuine challenges and got nothing.
Yeah.
Whereas if he was very much a Joey Garner type of player, he'll battle for everything, but he will go down under no touch at all.
Yeah.
And
And that's what Norwood's doing. And Norwood isn't getting anything,
Yeah.
especially from those long balls from the keeper. Norwood's going down, holding his head. Ref's never giving it.
Nah.
I think also we've got a lot of players that haven't played in League One before.
Yeah.
We're playing against teams that have been in this league and below for a while, so they know what they can get away with the refs at this level.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
that. You know, consistency of refereeing is pretty crap at the best of
But
times.
surely the standards drop as the league drops.
Yeah.
Obviously,
yeah.
you'd say that, but
Yeah.
should the level of refereeing in terms of the rules drop?
The idea of a referee is to manage the game and make sure if there's a foul that each decision is made retrospective, so that each team gets theoretically what they deserve. So if one team kicks it out, the other team gets a goal kick, corner throw,
Yeah.
and if there's a foul, the other team gets the free, like the dead ball.
Yeah.
And that shouldn't make a difference what league you're playing. A foul is a foul. A goal kick's a goal kick. It doesn't matter whether you're bloody Liverpool or whether you're, I don't know, like we were talking about earlier, Boston United in non-league.
Unfortunately,
a ref should be a ref.
We
They should all
don't
do the
take
same job.
we don't take into consideration the external factors of being a referee or a linesman, and that ultimately does affect how they perform in any given game. It's very frustrating, but in terms of Wickham on Tuesday night, I love how they wore that they came out of that game and expected to get a 0-0 draw. They thought they afterwards was like, yeah, they shithoused the 0-0, which they did do. But they wore that, didn't they? They came out and said, oh yeah, that's what we came for. I don't think they were coming for it when they were standing in front of Thomas Holy with that penalty.
No.
Which the referee gifted him. He gifted him quite a lot in that game. And I think only 2 of their players got booked in the whole match.
Yeah, I
What
mean,
did
it's
we had 9.
Yeah,
outrageous, really.
it's disgusting.
Yeah. And apparently Farmer is a Col U
Cole
fan.
U fan.
They weren't.
So a Peterborough fan and a Cole U fan.
Peterborough fan.
Two clubs sort of benefit from Ipswich, being.
What you meant to do?
That's
being
like
on
me
the
going
wrong side of the
to be.
decision.
Yeah.
That's like me going to be an official at a Norwich match.
Yeah, you're right.
And you're going to bias them.
You are. You're right.
When it's like the ball clearly went over the line as well.
Yeah, Blackpool. Yeah, Wolf.
The ball both
Yeah.
times clear over the line.
I can't believe that one didn't. And I was shocked to find out that we don't have that
The
goal line technology that we have.
The only thing I will say is though that game did show us up that all of our attackers need to work on their finishings. But we had 17 shots of our actual shots,
Yeah.
and we didn't get one on target.
No.
So although
Yeah.
we're slating the ref, and rightly so, we're slating that ref because it was an own goal that would have won us the game, but it was still an own goal that was perfectly legal. So you can't be offside from an own goal.
Yeah.
There's no say Jackson was obstructing the keeper because he was standing by the bloody post.
Mm.
But
It goes back to what
but
was
we
said at the beginning,
miss.
cutting
We
edge.
create so many chances pretty much every game we play, apart from them 2 shockers at Rotherham and Accrington where we just never really fired.
Well, the problem is,
But we just don't finish.
I saw a stat this week saying that we finished 60% of our shots on goal. this
Doesn't
season.
seem like that though.
Doesn't seem like it, but we are doing it, and that's the irony out of all this is we're still finishing more shots on target
We
than
never have-
any team in the league.
We never have shots. We try to walk it in the net
yeah, we
every
do.
game.
We do try and
Yeah,
walk it in the net.
yeah.
You're right.
But that's been a thing for years though. Like I can't
Yeah.
think the last time like the last scream I can remember a Town player scored is Brew.
Kevin Brewery.
That was a
The
score.
Mauritius message.
What about
Well,
Garbett free kick?
Yeah.
Garber free kick. No, but from like open play.
Garber better.
Like from open play.
What about Garbett at Burton? Yeah. What about every goal Garbett scored this season?
That penalty.
Yeah, that penalty.
That was a good penalty to be
That's a
fair. That was
screamer.
right in the corner. That was a quality penalty.
So Jackson's come on during that conversation. Jackson's come on for Will Keane. Sounds like Coventry are really going for it now, and Jackson should be
It's just be a counter-attacking option.
be exploiting their gaps at the back with his pace. So good change.
Shame he hasn't got a belief for can't take his first touch.
Interesting
over
that
his
bring
hand.
on a striker in the final minutes rather than defender.
Well, we're so used to that Mick McCarthy defender change, aren't we?
Yeah.
Bless him. Couldn't even qualify for the Euros.
The Goldricks just can't score for Ireland, can he?
No.
Or for Sheffield United. in the
So has he
Premiership.
scored this season?
No,
Has he
I
got
don't think
one?
has. Yeah, I don't think he scored in the Premiership yet.
To be credit Sheffield United, they're doing a great job.
Chris Wilder.
Chris Wilder, what a job he's doing at that club.
I mean, that game last Sunday was superb. So
His players run to death for him and his management.
Ooh, late
another
pressure from
corner.
Cove Pot.
Yeah.
They've got a corner now. 90. It must be 90 plus at the moment.
Yeah, it's got to be.
All I can hear is Ipswich
Torreira
fans.
with a chance there for Arsenal.
Arsenal 10 seconds after that game.
5 minutes additional time.
Thought this would be the last chance of the Arsenal Norwich game. It's going to go to Norwich.
Like I say, all you can hear is our
Game over,
fans, which
too
is
tough.
superb.
Norwich will be happy with that, I think.
Yeah, no, it should be.
Norwich secured a 2-0. 2-2 draw, sorry. A 2-0 draw.
Jack Greeley?
A 2-0 draw.
Yeah, hats off to everyone that travelled to Coventry today because all we can do is hear them on the radio.
Yeah.
Just a quick one. Dan Ambrose, where do you think you had a bigger impact? Ipswich or Crystal Palace?
Probably Palace.
I don't really feel like he had a big. Another great effort from Covey.
Covey.
Covey. Covey.
Cough pot.
Ambrose, I never really felt like he did it in the Town shirt. Not enough for me. Charlton, good save from Norris.
Oh, we're under late pressure here. Late pressure.
I mean, it's classic.
They won that replay now.
Charlton,
Yeah, they do. Blake, how long left? About 5 minutes, mate.
if that.
Yeah, Darren Ambrose, it's like legend status at Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
I don't think they've got much of a history there, have they, Palace?
No.
We say that every week.
I don't think.
That's Tom's. Bloody hell. Brendan
Sounds
Woody wants
like-
Coventry to score,
He
you know?
really is
I reckon he's got
excited.
them in his act every week.
After last season, Brendan's bets were going to
Looks like Will Norris is going to be starting the next league match by the amount of saves he's been
Yeah.
pulling off today.
Norwich still second bottom.
Norris scraping the pan of the Premier League once again.
Look where Everton are.
They could have done with a win there, couldn't they?
Yeah.
Arsenal, I think, will just take anything that's not a loss at the moment.
Liverpool have got double the points of Tottenham in 5th.
Oh my God! Coventry have just scored,
Brenda's buzzing in.
Brenda is happy.
and it's a replay.
Brendan's buzzing, boy.
It's a replay, guys. They come back to Portman
Coming
Road.
down to Portman Road for another game.
For God's sake.
Another tenner I've lost.
Oh.
We're really not winning games at the moment, are we?
Hold on, don't go there. We just conceded a 90th minute equaliser. We've now got to play another game. That's got to be the most frustrating thing right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
How long till Bishop's?
I was only saying this in the first half. We can
While.
never get
It's
through
still a
any
while
game
out.
without replay. Any FA Cup game, always a replay.
That's, anything I was, I didn't want a replay today. Really didn't.
So now we've got to play Coventry on Saturday, and then the following week got to play them again.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, we can't.
3 weeks
No,
in
it's
a row.
not. No, it's not.
No?
Because we've got Bristol Rovers at home.
Kenyago's going to pitch invade.
But we've got no midweek games.
All I can hear is
is
the
that mine?
I think you
Coventry.
hear Tom Whitby.
All I
Tom
can
Whitby
hear
in
is
the
the
background.
the Coventry commentator just going, and he's whipped the ball into the far back post.
Sounds like Mike.
Oh, Lou's finally joined us. 3 times in 3 weeks. Get out of this shit cup. So we love the FA Cup. You know, 3 game. We'll probably play the most games in the FA Cup this season.
Nice for you to join us, Lou, mate. Have a good line, did you?
Full time whistle. Ipswich Town 1.
So it's gonna be a
Coventry
midweek
City
game.
1.
Another replay.
A midweek game.
Another replay.
God, we love a replay.
Another midweek game at
It's a
Peterborough.
lot of games in December.
So it could be the 10th
out
or the
loud.
17th or the 11th or the 18th.
We're going to be in like Liverpool's fixture this
No, it's going
aren't
to be
we?
10 or 17th.
Harry, we'll see you in Peterborough on Wednesday, mate.
Oh, my man.
It's a lot of games. Ambrose thought we deserved to win.
Brenner probably thinks Coventry deserve to win.
I'm going to go against you there, Darren, and say that actually Coventry deserved the win. But it sounds like Will Norris had a lot to do, a lot more than what their keeper had a lot to do today. And there it is again, shots score goals, don't they? If you're not having shots,
Yeah, exactly.
you're not going to get anything.
And it,
No.
it goes back to what we said at the beginning of the show about cutting edge, where the goals are really coming from. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting stat what you mentioned about the 60%.
Yeah. Percentage means
Numbers
nothing now.
numbers don't normally lie, do
No.
they?
They don't.
I
But
just don't.
They do. They do today, and they do
Yeah.
in terms
They
of.
do, and it just
Every game
it don't
is deep.
feel like this season. Like, look at the amount of shots we have. Like, you don't. I can't. It just doesn't seem like 60% of our shots. What do you say? On target, or we finish them.
I think conversion was it?
60% of our total shots this season have gone in the back of the net.
Alright, so
It's
just
so
so-
that essentially that's saying
But then,
we don't have enough shots.
but then look at the amount of, like, that's also got to take into account though the fact that we were scoring like, in that first 13 games, some games we were scoring like 3-4 goals a game,
yeah.
and now suddenly on this. So then suddenly when like at that point in the season you could probably believe that, but now we've kind of come out of that point where we're not scoring 3-4 goals a game, and you look at it kind of like, okay, so that's probably a warped stat because of the insane run we were going on so early on.
Yeah. Third straight draw for Ipswich Town. 2-2, 0-0, 1-1. We need to, technically this is a rut. We need to get out.
Yeah.
We're not losing.
We're not losing though, Andy. But Andy, let's be honest, right? Because we're failing to win games or even lose in the FA Cup, we've now got an extra 90 minutes to play, an extra game to put on.
Makes it possibly
It
more
does
than 90
bring in
minutes.
money to the club, obviously, but at the end of the day, we don't need another game. This cup. I don't care what anyone says. This period in November with these cup games has definitely affected our league form.
I'll tell you. Yeah.
We've come out against Blackpool and Wickham and not even shown up really, in my opinion.
We're not scoring, are we?
No, we're not getting goals. Players are coming in and out with fitness because they shouldn't have played. Shouldn't have played. We need a goal scorer. We are really struggling at the moment, I think, to get results. And even then, like you said, we're not losing. So let this be our struggle this season.
Yeah. We spoke about this a couple of weeks ago about sometimes you need a bit of a reality check,
Yeah.
a real test to see where we really are at, and maybe we are to go through a bit of a spell where we're just not converting our chances when we should be. it goes back to, November was a funny month for us because
Yeah.
we barely really played a league game, did we?
No, 3 league games. Unbeaten.
Unbeaten.
Our league form.
What, 1 win?
Our league form is no wins. 2 wins, 2 draws in the last 4. Haven't lost since Rotherham at home, which was another dodgy game.
It didn't turn up.
Obviously, FA Cup. We've gone. What did we do? We drew against Lincoln at home, beat Lincoln, drew against Coventry away. Now we're going to come back to Peterborough. You expect us about a similar score to what we had today.
We just had a comment from Neil, and I completely agree with it. But we are still second, and in 2 cups. Look at last season. Not all doom, boys.
No,
No,
it's not.
it's
I'm
not.
not saying it's doom
It's
and
not.
gloom.
It's not. It's like we've just lost that cutting edge that we had at the start of the season when we were just killing teams.
Yeah.
We're outplaying them, outscoring them, and defend. Although we might have conceded 1, we were scoring so many, and defence on the whole was pretty solid. But we've just lost that little cutting edge we had at the moment, which there's no reason why that can't come back. If we could win 1 and score a decent amount of goals in a game, there's no reason why that cutting edge can't return because we've shown we've got it.
Yeah.
We've just got to get back up to that level that we had.
Gavin would have seen it out with Isaac.
Isaac Hutchinson would have scored.
Yeah.
Kept us in there. I'm not disappointed with the result.
But the priority has got to be
Priority's got to
for
be
the
the
league.
league. If
Yeah.
we're not showing up in the
So-
league, then these games are going to become frustrating.
Yeah.
And that's
I think that's more what it is. I think it probably comes across wrong because it's frustrating that we've
Yeah.
conceded a 94th minute equaliser. I think.
But you should be frustrated about conceding the 90th
Yeah.
odd
Yeah,
minute. If
but
you're not, then there's something wrong, isn't
Yeah,
there?
no, absolutely, it's frustrating. But I think that's possibly making it sound. That's possibly making it sound worse than it is. What we're saying now.
Yeah, possibly.
Because it's just annoying that we've just done that. Maybe if we'd have held on, we'd be like,
But
oh yeah.
I think it's also it's another game, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's absolutely. It's
yeah.
another
What do you
game.
think? What do you think Lambert will be saying in the dressing room right now?
no normal. No normal.
Apart from
That's
me,
football.
It's no normal.
You're saying, yeah, that's football. That's what he likes to say.
But I'd like to think that after that, he'll be coming in smashing them. He'll be like, "I'm not being funny,
You hope
boys.
so.
You've led that game for 90 minutes there.
He's gonna go in and smash them.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
of them. He's gonna line them up and smash them.
Smash all their back doors.
All slap him in.
Yeah, he's come
Get in
in.
the shower.
He's come in right. 90th minute,
Come in.
boys. You've controlled that game. You've controlled that whole game there. You let a flurry of shots come in the final minute, and you conceded an equaliser. That means we've now got an extra match
Yep.
in between 2 league games, very important league games that we need to win.
Yep.
You've cost us there.
Yeah.
That at this point, that's what the manager has to come and say, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think it's a difficult patch we're going through at the moment with all these cup
It's
games.
now
It's
not
really-
so much, as we said at the start of the season, not so much complacency is going to be our biggest issue, it's fatigue.
A couple of weeks ago, I said the next few weeks are going to be really telling.
Hmm.
And I said, we've got to beat the teams around us. Blackpool and Wickham. We've got 2 draws. The next few weeks are really going to be testing us because there's a lot of games.
Yeah, I mean,
And
how does that
hard
affect
away games
how does that
as
affect
well.
us for Wednesday? How does that affect us Wednesday?
Well, it's just it must be in the back of their minds that that they've got this next game to play, and yeah, it probably does affect you when you think, no, are we going to concede again late? But we need to.
It's not like last season where we
No,
went for a
it's not.
spell where every game we conceded in like the 95th minute, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We're not impartial to a 90th minute.
No.
Just an interesting comment from Kid OK there. He said that we've missed every game this season. Just to correct you there, mate, we've missed 2 FA Cup games. We've
Missed
been to
every
every
game?
single game this season, apart from 2
Every
FA Cup
league
games. Every league game, every EFL trophy game.
But yeah, we've missed every game. So cheers,
Yeah, so-
cheers, Sunscreen.
Cheers, sun's crying. We've missed 2 games and all your fabrics are coming out tonight. Yeah, I might as well just turn to an armchair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well become one of you guys and sit in my armchair. all day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, he's an
It's
armchair
nice and
clearly
warm.
because he's watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, look, we go to
armchair
all the
life's
games for
good.
crying out loud. And we'll see you on Wednesday at Peterborough, yeah? Okay, cool. Like I was saying, boys, how does that affect us going into Wednesday then? Confident?
I'll be interested as we've gone through quite a lot to see team Peterborough put out.
Yeah.
And yeah, they looked really good when we played them, to be honest. And I
Yeah.
think we weren't playing well and we got 2-2.
I do think at the start of the season we looked at every game and went, there's no reason why we can't win this.
Yeah.
And I think even though we're not winning every game at the moment, there's still no reason why we can't win that.
No.
Like form is, as there's the thing saying form is temporary, and it is because we have got the quality in our team to win every game that comes up against us at this level.
And we're not on form, and we're still.
But I'm
So
going to
that-
Peterborough on Wednesday, expecting an absolute humding of a result.
Yeah.
And
We're not on form, and we're still in both cups and second. So.
yeah,
And we haven't lost.
no, you're right. We haven't lost. But
It'll be interesting what Timmy puts out on Wednesday, now that we've got a replay.
like Andrew said, I expect a similar side. I
Yeah.
expect a similar side. What did you just type back to that? Andy?
That's brilliant.
Good English struggles.
Is that what you put? You know, and get ready for the big game in the Premier League. Is it Leicester?
Leicester, Everton.
Leicester Everton. We expect Jamie Vardy hat-trick today, won't we? After that one.
Yeah,
for the
he's my
dream team.
captain in fantasy football, so
It's on fire.
absolutely on fire.
Leicester on
I'm
fire.
just happy with England.
Enjoy
Just
watching
need some
them.
points.
But yeah, into the chat is really going off on one at the moment.
Oh dear.
But yeah,
What about Sneak?
we'll leave it there for today. Thanks to everyone who's joined us today. It's been a really insightful session. Obviously, Town drew 1-1 with Coventry in Birmingham this afternoon. But Wednesday night, we're hoping for a better result, a humdinger, I reckon, between Peterborough and Ipswich Town. But until then, come on, you blues.
Come on.
What did you type back or didn't say?
Oh dear.
Oh, we just put this guy called Horseboy.
Yeah.
But how is they Ipswich